What's up, guys? DS3TV here, and I can already tell that this video is gonna be very controversial because you could probably already tell in the title who this video is from, and I've had that video made. I've made a video reacting to their content before, and it was very controversial. So let's see how this is gonna be. Um. Honestly, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say this before the video starts. I love Canada. Canada's always been a great country to me. I went there. I went there maybe it had to been probably like 7 years ago, but it was amazing. I loved it. Went to Niagara Falls. It was amazing. Toronto too. It was amazing. I love Canada. Just gonna preface this video before that. So, and if he says something that I feel like is wrong, I'm gonna say it in the middle of the video. If you guys feel like he said something wrong, say it in the comment section, like how you did last time with the Portugal video. So, yeah, this one is called "Misinformed: How to Fix Canada." I don't think it's that much wrong with Canada because, honestly, if I had to pick where I would want to be right now, and probably where I want to be in about 6 years, it's gonna be Canada. Just saying. So that might just be me, but you know. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, no, stop.
Got some
Stop.
major deja.
Stop it. I didn't want to start it yet. Alright. Now, play. Tossy Slide is just a Cadillac Grudge for old.
Canada, invented in, whoa, I just got some major deja vu. Whatever. Don't take the title of this video the wrong way. I like Canada. I like it a lot, but it has taken its fair share of L's throughout history, and it is unfortunately broken. That's okay though, I love lots of broken things. The Montreal Canadiens, my Discord server, link in the description, Tekken 7, all things that are flawed, but that's alright, because what do we do when there's something in our lives that we care about, but isn't quite how it should be? We ignore it until it becomes too big of a problem to pretend doesn't exist, and then relent and give a half-assed attempt, and end up just making it worse. So that's what I'm here to do today. I believe this country is capable of great things. In fact, I know it. I've seen it happen. Back in my youth, in 1909, Canada got its first ambulance. While the civilized frontier that was the Great White North at the time was skeptical of this new contraption.
About that one,
and so to prove its worth, the ambulance crew took the vehicle, ran over the closest American, and then promptly transported him to a hospital to repair his near hopelessly broken body. That's the kind of shit we need more of.
What exactly are you pushing?
That's the kind of shit we need more of! Let's start at the home front. There's a few domestic problems that need addressing before we step onto the world stage. There's a wedge that's been between Canadians for a very long time and has become more and more of an issue ever since the 2019 election: Western alienation. The Western provinces have felt that for a long time, their wants and needs have come second to the more important, the more central provinces along.
He said the more important. I am sorry if you're from Vancouver or any of the, or Alberta, any of those places. Because I feel like that's Western Canada. Please don't take that the wrong way.
Ontario and Quebec. Up until now, the way Ottawa has responded to this criticism is by saying, yeah, you're right. Stop bitching about it. Just be happy you don't come third or fourth like the eastern provinces and the territories.
Okay.
This answer hasn't exactly sat well with the Westerners, and they have started a movement seeking the secession of Western Canada, known as Wexit. Okay. Word of advice, pick a new name.
I didn't even think that was a thing that actually happened in Canada, though. I did not know that. I know, like, Quebec they want to secede. That's about all I know, really, about, like, when it comes to, like, like, wanting to, like, get out, like, not be situated with Canada. That's what I'm trying to say, but, yeah. I don't, like, that's the only province that I knew that wanted to, like, leave from Canada and become its own thing, which was Quebec. I didn't know that the Western Canada wanted that.
Honestly, no one's going to take you seriously. Wexit sounds like the hashtag Weezer fans are going to use when the band breaks up. If you're not up to date on your Canada lore, you may be wondering, why doesn't Ottawa just say, okay, later bud, and let him fuck off? Well, Alberta has oil, and we need that oil to do things. But if we could take all that oil, then the West would be free to do as they please. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Albertan oil is difficult to process into a usable form because it's not oil, it's oil sand. Conventional methods of oil extraction are ineffective, and whatever Western witch magic they're currently using out there is just taking too damn long. So, I propose a solution. We send hundreds of collection parties out to the Pacific tropics, scouring the beaches for Scopimera globosa, aka sand bubbler crabs. These crabs are able to extract shit out of sand at an incredible rate, leaving behind only little bubbles of sand. If we release millions of these crabs into the oil sands, they will suck up all the oil in mere minutes, leaving behind only balls of sand and the corpses of crabs who succumb to an extreme amount of oil poisoning. Now,
oh my gosh, that sounds so brutal. Pete, are you listening?
I'm a petroleum engineer, but I'm pretty sure it's easier to extract oil out of a dead crab's digestive tract than it is to get it out of sand. Just crack the little bastards open like a fortune cookie and boom, you got the petroleum ready to be burned at your leisure.
Okay.
After Ottawa has taken all of Alberta's oil, they'll be free to go, taking along anyone who wants to join them in their economy, which now will be based on subpar hockey teams, I guess. That's really all you have left. The concept.
Vancouver's not a subpar hockey team. That's my second favorite hockey team. That's my second favorite hockey team. First favorite is Toronto, Gold Maple Leafs, but still.
The concept of alienation and isolation brings me to my next suggestion for Canada. Social distancing forever. There's no full-on quarantine or lockdown in place, but everyone sure is acting like there is. I haven't seen any of the buys in like 4 weeks. Every relationship is now a long-distance relationship. Even if you live in the same house, you have to stay at least 6 feet away from each other. Imagine having to e-date someone who is in the same building as you. Sad. Despite these negatives, social distancing has allowed for nature to return to its healthy state. Baby seals are free to roam the open plains and their skulls remain intact. Organized moose combat has returned to the streets of Winnipeg. All the baby nickels out in the wild are able to reunite with the prime mother nickel.
Mother, we have returned.
In Sudbury, without worry of being scooped up and put in the wallet of some random passerby. The distribution of Canadian geese.
Oh my gosh!
They never gave a fuck about nothing. With all the people out of the way, nature can flourish to its full splendor. And also all those protesters are out of the way so we can build the pipeline to transport all the crab oil that we want and ruin that splendor. Let's see.
Forgot Peter can't go outside right now. He can't go outside. I forgot about that.
Is there anything else to address? Ontario is fine, I guess. Quebec is complaining about everyone else not respecting Quebec enough. But that's a trick. Don't fall for it. No matter how much respect you put on their name, it won't be enough. Just ignore them. Let them tantrum themselves into a slumber. Oh, right, I almost forgot. The territories, an oft-forgotten and ignored part of Canada. Yeah. It's such a shame that these beautiful landscapes and friendly people are shunned just because...
Let's say they're so ignored. One of the territories is the Northwest Territories. That actually is a very ignored part of Canada.
Only 12 of them living in a place the size of Europe. Look at this. This is a capital city of one of the territories. I don't even have a joke written for this. Just look at it. It's sad, really. No one even bothered to give Northwest Territories a proper name. Imagine.
Did not just say that. I just said it.
If British Columbia was called West Province, or if Americans called Maine Northeast State. The territories have a lot to offer, not only Canada, but the whole world. We should remove them from the mainland and staple them to the polar ice caps, drastically increasing the mass of the ice caps, effectively undoing years of melting caused by global warming. Wow, what a perfect segue to go from fixing our domestic problems into correcting our influence on the world. Canada consistently ranks highly in the world's most reputable countries. Other nations tend to have quite a favorable opinion of Canada. Yeah. And that's all well and good, but you know what's even better than being loved?
Notice how the U.S. is not anywhere on there? Just saying. Just a funny thing.
Being feared. International relations are much like interpersonal relationships. The proper way to build long-lasting, powerful, trusting bonds is through intimidation and violence. I mean, just ask the USA, or any father whose kids don't talk to him anymore. There are no downsides. Canada is in a prime position to...
I mean, it's some downsides to that. I can kind of say it's some downsides to it.
Wrest control of the world's skies away from everyone else. We just need to utilize 2 things. the Avro Arrow, and Canadian geese. The Avro Arrow was the greatest piece of aviation technology in history, and the only reason the project was shut down was because America was jealous and asked nicely if we could stop. And John Diefenbaker went, I guess, but fuck that. We're bringing it back, and this time we're going to be even better.
Yeah.
Because this time, it's going to be almost entirely composed of pikery. For the uninformed, pikery is a mixture of ice and sawdust with properties similar to concrete, aluminum, steel, and obsidian. And since it's mostly ice, when it climbs to altitudes where ice buildup becomes an issue for other aircraft, the Avro Arrow simply becomes more powerful. If we combine this ultimate all-purpose jet with an armada of domesticated Canadian geese, Canada's air superiority would be unquestioned. Here's how any battle between air forces would go. We send in our squadrons of kamikaze geese to disrupt their fighters. Have you seen the damage a single goose can do to a plane?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And then you have like 500 Avro arrows made out of pure ice, dive bomb out of the fucking thermosphere and rain havoc. How did those Avro arrows get up there, you might be wondering? Because we used the Canadarm to initiate a hostile takeover of the International Space Station and have expanded it to function as a dock for Avro arrows. With this unmatched military might, we can set our sights on the single biggest target to make the whole world fear us, the USA. But we can't just start a fight for no reason. We need goals, and I have 3 that I think every Canadian can agree on. Number 1, unify the city of Sault Ste. Marie. Here's Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and right across the river there's Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
Yep.
That's stupid, and I'm tired of it. We must claim our rightful clay and then rename the city so it actually reads as Sault Ste. Marie instead of Sault Ste. Marie. Number 2, reclaim sports teams back from America. Bring back the Quebec Nordiques and the Vancouver Grizzlies at least, and take a few others just for good measure, and just dump them all around the Toronto area just to be disrespectful. Mississauga gets a team. Markham, why not? Pickering, sure, fuck it. Even Brampton gets a team. Oshawa does not get a team though, for obvious reasons. And finally, burn down the White House. Canadians will often claim that it was them who burned down the White House in 1814, but it was technically the Brits, so we should do it just so there can be no doubt. After all that nasty business is out of the way, we should
just do it so that way there's no other reason not to do it.
So go and grab Greenland, drag it into the spot formerly held by the territories, because sharing a border with just one nation is lame. Monogamy is unnatural after all, and now we get to share a border with Denmark. And Denmark's cool. Alright, this script is kind of long and my work ethic is damn near at its limit. Let's finish this off quickly with a lightning round of a few other problems that need to be solved. Send an investigation unit to determine if Prince Edward Island exists, because I'm starting to have my doubts. People actually claim it's from Nova Scotia. I've never once seen anyone claim PEI. The government should be anarcho-Nazbol, obviously. Unify all post-secondary schools into one massive educational institution built dead center in Hudson's Bay on some fucking kill-a-kill shit. The West Edmonton Mall and the East Edmonton Mall sign an armistice and begin work towards building the unified Edmonton Mall. I believe peace among fellow Canadians is a noble and
I dare say that he is going crazy in isolation.
achievable goal. Affordable housing. That one's kind of a pipe dream, honestly.
Yeah.
I just sort of wrote it down, but I really don't think that's possible. And that's all the wisdom I have to share with you. Of course, none of these changes will come to pass without action. So, next election cycle, get out there and vote for not me. You're out of your mind if you think I'm running for public office. That shit sounds like a lot of work. Have you seen my upload schedule? Come on now. You know me better than that. And now a word from some of my patrons.
Alright, that was good. That was a good video. That was a great video. I don't really know how true that is. You know, you can give me video suggestions in the comment section if you feel like the video was not true. That's something you can always do. And also subscribe to my channel. I want to get up to 1,000. I want to get 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, September 13th. I know we can do it, guys. Come on, just gotta keep sharing my videos and keep watching them too, so that way they can get, you know, up in the YouTube search the suggestions or whatever. So, yeah. Talk to you guys in the next video, and peace.